Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your December 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers. Thanks for all your feedback and comments, your support, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Thanks to all of my clients out there, both regular and new. You guys keep me so busy with personal one-on-one readings. It's an honor and a pleasure. Thank you. If any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, live or recorded, you can get more information and contact details either by clicking on the description bar of any of the videos I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. Please feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time is pretty good too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. But during the holiday season, the sooner booked, the better. So send me an email if you're interested. We'll go from there. I do a wide variety of readings in all areas of life of all different types and lengths. So send me an email and we'll set you up with something if you'd like. You can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy, and that link is also provided. That's good more for quick answers to the quick, easy questions. For more intensive, complex, in-depth readings, traditional readings may be a better choice though, but you have a couple of different, a variety of choices actually. So let me know if you're interested. All right, let's move right into this. This is for the fire sign of Leo, the lion, for the remainder of December 2018. So we're looking at the last couple of weeks of December. Let's see what the remainder of December has in store for our lions. Okay, Leo, we begin with the Temperance, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Lovers. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is the Nine of Swords. Overthinking it, Leo, and kind of stressing out about it. And I feel like your overall general reading at the beginning of December, it looked like some cycles were ending. I kind of felt like for the majority of you, although every general reading isn't for every group of people that watch the beginning and the mid months, but I felt like for the majority of you, you were going to decide to bring a cycle of a relationship or a situation to end, and then move forward within that situation or within that relationship in a healing way. For a smaller portion of you, I think that I saw that relationship kind of or situation ending, and you're moving on a new path because your overall energy, I think, was healing. So here we are in the middle of the month, and I feel like you're maybe stressing about whether or not to move forward with something, or whether or not the decision is going to be to move forward within a relationship, because we have the Lovers card here too, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety over it because the overall energy is the Nine of Swords, which is a card of making something worse in your head than is actually reflected in the reality of the situation, overthinking it, staying up late at night, obsessing about it, thinking about it over and over and over again until it gets really big and really bad in your head, when the reality is not exactly that. So, and you may be missing an answer or solution by doing that because you're only focused on the negativity of the problem. And usually the Nine of Swords comes up when what somebody is worrying and stressing and filled with anxiety and fear about has something to do with the future that they're trying to pre-write the script for, as I say. What am I going to do if this happens? And what am I going to do if this doesn't happen? And kind of like envisioning this future already playing out. And in a negative way, and it's overthinking it too much. We don't want to do that because we don't want to create that scenario either. So definitely cut back on that energy, Leo. And I think it's just about because there's a decision to be made. I mean, we have Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. So we have needing to maintain balance here, particularly in the last half of December with your emotions and moods and conversations, how you communicate, being very balanced, not going to extremes, because that's what temperance means. It's the perfect expression of balance, of heat and cold, of holding opposites together in perfect unison and harmony, being balanced, being grounded in who you are and what you know your truth is to be, regardless of what the outcome is. You know who you're about and what you need in your life moving forward. Temperance is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Aces represent the number 1, so they represent the start of something new, a new path, a new beginning, a new opportunity for a new beginning in a very tangible way, because this is the Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles is earth energy, stability, security, work, and effort, either in money, finance, property, or in our relationship life or spiritual life as well. So this is a tangible new beginning or new opportunity that's in front of you to build something real and solid and stable down the road, because we're at the beginning of the path here, this offer opportunity, this new path, and we want to work towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is completion and achievement. So it's about staying balanced about this. And next to that, but there's all this worry and stress and anxiety about it. And next to that, we have the Seven of Pentacles along with the Lovers. I mean, this could be about a job situation or a work situation, could be a friendship too. The Lovers, it used to be called the Choice in the early tarot decks, not the Lovers. It showed a man standing in front of 2 women, or a woman standing in front of 2 men. The implication being that a choice needed to be made, which is going to significantly impact the lives of everyone involved. Now, that is not to say when the Lovers card comes up, it's about you choosing between 2 people, or someone choosing between you and somebody else. I mean, that could always be the case for some of you, especially in a general reading. But it's about making a choice that's going to impact a significant or primary relationship. It might be about the relationship itself, or it might be about something else which has an effect, a significant effect on that primary relationship. What crowns it is the Seven of Pentacles, which is a card of taking a look at what you have, the harvest that you have. What have your efforts gotten you so far? Is it worth continuing? Do you need to make changes? Or should you just harvest in and move on to something else? So there's definitely a decision to be made about a relationship, or that's going to affect a relationship. If it's not about a relationship, it looks like it's about job, work, career, or finances, and it's going to significantly impact a relationship as well. For others of you, and it's about a new opportunity. And I feel like some of you, you're trying to make this decision with your partner. It could be maybe to start the relationship over again, or start on a new path if you've had a lot of difficulties, or there's been a rift or a brokenness somehow. It could be, I mean, the Ace of Pentacles represents tangible new beginnings, so it could be, this is a card that comes up for a new job, moving, relocating, or all of the above. So it could be that there is a decision to move or relocate, or start a new job, or start a new job that requires moving and relocating. And of course, it's going to have a significant impact on your primary relationship. And so it's about that. Others of you, maybe it's moving or relocating for this significant relationship. For others of you that have gone through a relationship rocky time, it could be starting over again on a new path of building something truly solid and sustainable this time. Or not. Again, it's about a choice, so it's about yes or no. You're thinking about all of the aspects of it. I think both of you are thinking about it, and there's a lot of anxiety and stress about which you need to cut back. Because what you really need to focus on is temperance. Who are you? What do you want? What is your truth? And does that fit in alignment? Is that in alignment with whatever this new opportunity is? Do you feel like it's a practical, this new offer or opportunity to start over again or start a new path? Is it realistic in light of your relationship too? So I'm going to pull, I'm going to get some clarification for this Nine of Swords, all this stress, anxiety. I mean, it seems obvious it's about a choice, relationship, or that will affect a relationship. So let's see what this anxiety is about. Communication or a conversation taking place that needs to take place, or that has taken place about, again, here's another ace, a new love and romance, or a new emotional awakenings again. Because I feel like for those of you for whom this is relationship, this is a well-established relationship, maybe that's gone through some difficult times. It's like there's an opportunity, there's either conversations you're having or you're going to have about, can we start over again? Can we move forward again in a new beginning? And if so, how? Taking a look at what you have and whether it's worth continuing to invest in, if you have to make changes, what those changes are, etc. So that's where the stress and anxiety is coming from. And let's pull one more advice and guidance card. Because even though the Nine of Swords, the crowning card, I often use for guidance and advice, the Nine of Swords is not one I want to use for guidance and advice, except to say you're overthinking it. So let's pull some specific advice from Spirit. Judgment. This is a card about being careful about your choice and your options because you'll be called to answer for them, good or bad. That's what judgment means. What does it mean to be judged? It means that you're going to be called to answer for your actions, your decisions, not what you wanted, not what you intended, hoped, wished for, but what you actually chose, did, and set into motion. So make sure that you're very careful about it. Again, with Temperance, particularly over the last half of December, Leo, particularly in any conversations that you have with significant people or relationships, be careful about not being emotionally all over the place. Stay balanced, stay in your truth, and make sure that the decision you make is the best decision that you feel is absolutely best and reasonable given this contemplation and thinking about it energy. So Leo, that pretty much wraps up your December 2018 mid-month reading. I hope you found it helpful. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I do love and romance, of course, reconciliation potential, relationship compatibility charting. I do career work and finance as well as investment readings. And I do 6 and 12-month overviews, which are pretty cool spreads, which take a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 or 12 months and all the main areas of your life. Depending on how far ahead you want to look. And they're pretty popular this time of year because while you can take a look ahead at any time during the year, as we're coming to the end of one year and looking at a brand new year, a lot of people like to do those overviews and gift readings too. A lot of people during the holidays like to give the gift of a personal reading to friends, family, and loved ones. So some things to consider. You can find my contact info and some other details by clicking on the little description bar of any of the videos that I post, or you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button there. So Leo, I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the January 2019, the start of a brand new year readings. And until then, have a blessed holiday season, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.